Hello, my name is Trish Ajel Roberts, and welcome to my Wellness and Transformation blog, Thoughts on Everything. Today's episode is called Before the Storm. And I started thinking about this because it's the holiday season and it's COVID. And, the holiday season is normally pretty stressful by itself. And then now, we have people where you can't see the people that you want to see, or your financial situation may be different, or you may be dealing with feelings of isolation. So I was just thinking about, normally for me, I have a daughter who's born in December, and then Christmas would come right afterwards, and I would just be like really, really crazy every year in December. For me, this year is different. I lost my dad this year, so both of my parents are gone for this holiday season. And then my daughter is going to be with another family this holiday season. So I was just thinking about, how the season's going to be different for me and maybe some things that I could recommend to other people. Okay, first of all, I'm outside. Second of all, my canine assistant wants to join us. Come on. My co-host over here. So this is Cooper. Say hi, Cooper. Okay, hi. All right, so so he will just kind of hang out with me. But so I'm not like a super involved Christmas person anymore. My holidays are more New Year's, which I totally love, that kind of rebirth that happens every year. And I really love Kwanzaa because it allows you to think about different concepts each day. And I like that the gifts are either handmade or educational. So, it's like they have a little bit more soul in them. But I wanted to share with you guys as we roll into, the end of 2020, which I know a lot of people are excited about. And we roll into this 2020 holiday season. I just wanted to give you some tips for just, making the best out of what is, I think for everyone, a pretty challenging season. So my first tip is to prioritize yourself. And like, if you know me, this is something that I talk about a lot. I've done poetry where I said I love saying no, and it seems like I'm kind of weird in that way. And it's not that I'm mean, it's just that I love myself, and it's probably taken some time for me to get that comfortable with that. But whatever you plan for these next couple of weeks, the holiday season, make sure that you plan things that you enjoy and that you say yes to the things that you want and no to the things that you don't want. It's just so important to have boundaries, and not let people just come into your space and, take advantage of your time. So whatever you do, make sure it's fun. One of the things I would tell my daughter when she had something stressful coming up was to make sure that it's fun. And then from there, you could do whatever you want to with it. But even that approach is very relaxing. So that's one thing. The other thing is to think about giving love more than money. And I think that is good advice, whether you're rolling in the dough or not. Because a lot of times it just has more of an impact. So, I know there's a lot of technology or expensive gifts that you may still want to give, but I encourage you to think about maybe, cooking up a batch of cookies. I still remember when one of my friends did that for me and gave it to me in a glass jar, and it was just so special, I like to make vegan patties, so that could be a gift for me. If you like to make patties, maybe that's a gift for you too. But anything maybe you like to bake, or I also had somebody knit something for me once, which was amazing. I talked about Kwanzaa before because I really like books as gifts, because it's like you're giving ideas, maybe giving education, giving thoughts. So give love. Think about giving love more than giving money. He doesn't seem to want to go, but I'm going to see if I can get him to go sit down. Maybe he's a star. I'm not sure. But anyway, Cooper, go down. Okay. I'll see you later. The other tip, so the first tip was prioritize yourself. The second one was think about giving love more than money. And the third one is to let go of disappointments. 2020 has been kind of a wipeout. You know, there have been so many cancellations, so many disappointments this year. I had so many places I was supposed to travel to, conventions, all of these things. It's the first full year of my business, and I had all these things I was supposed to get into, but I had to cancel a lot of things. And I know that we all have had to cancel a lot of things. So just learning to kind of let that go, you know. I've realized that I replaced some of the things that I canceled with new experiences that I didn't know were going to happen. And a good way to work through that kind of feeling of disappointment and kind of grow your happiness muscle is to work on gratitude. So maybe do some journaling, some gratitude journaling. You could write down 3 things you're grateful for, or 10 or 20. Just to kind of remember the things that make you thankful every day. It's impossible to be angry and grateful at the same time. You can send a thank you note to someone, an email, a text, but really a handwritten note is like amazing because nobody gets those anymore. But any way to express gratitude is fantastic. And even maybe trying some new things like learning to meditate, trying a virtual yoga class. You know, I talk about yoga all the time because I'm basically obsessed with it. But you can't go wrong with any of that. So prioritize yourself, give love more than money, and let go of disappointments. You know, every year is full of ups and downs. I think 2020 was definitely more than any of us were really prepared for. But what we've learned from it, I think anyway, man, is our resilience, our creativity, and we're killing it with Zoom. We're killing it with the Zoom meetings now. So when you show up for your Zoom meetings or your Zoom parties, you know, be the light of the party, show up for it. I got a call, I got a text earlier in the week asking me to participate in the Quiet Storm on WBLS, which I grew up with that. And when I was writing my blog, I thought about the Quiet Storm, and then I thought about the storm coming up with this whole holiday season. And I ended up writing about before the storm and also getting ready for the new year to take the world by storm. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog, and if you want to follow me, you can check out my website. It's mindblowinghappiness.com, and you can follow me on Instagram at mindblowinghappiness, and also on Facebook at mindblowinghappiness, and on Twitter I am Trish Ajel. So enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Bye-bye.